this segment, we're going to talk a little bit about our unique in-floor cleaning systems and how I feel they add tremendous value to your pool. Imagine having your pool cleaned every single day. How much would you spend on that? To me, it's priceless. I wake up to a clean pool every single day. But they do require upfront engineering, making sure that all the systems are put in properly. Number two, they require some annual maintenance, and we're going to get into some of the service and maintenance requirements of our cleaning systems. So a large portion of the in-floor cleaning system is the actual in-floor heads and nozzles within the pool that push the dirt towards the main drains and the filtration system. Occasionally these heads will get stuck, so we provide a tool. There's two different sizes for the system that we install. We can get access to almost any part of the pool by putting this on a pool pole. We're going to show you and demonstrate right here on this head on the step. So I'm going to take this off the pole and show you how easy it is to get this out. So again, occasionally these will get a little bit of dirt or sand stuck in them and they need to come out. So it's just a twist back to the left. They lock into place, and you can actually see a lot of times if there's dirt in it, I'll put it in the water like that, shake it out, lock it back on the tool, put it in, and just a little eighth of a turn to the right, and then a click back to the left. And actually this system just came on right now. You can see it actually shooting the water into the pool. So let's talk a little bit about how our in-floor cleaning systems are designed and engineered. For the most part, the theory is we have a pump and a filtration system, these heads, and then a water valve that transitions between zones of the swimming pool. So in this pool here, it will start at the shallow end of the pool, and dirt is agitated and pushed by the use of these heads and nozzles towards the deep end and the main drain. From that point, we have a patented water curtain system that are down jets on each side of the pool that will shoot a water curtain that forces any debris that gets around the main drain into that main drain, creating kind of the best overall cleaning system on the market. So while we take care of the engineering, the design, and the installation of the cleaning system, there does require some annual maintenance on the heads, the water valve, and just visually inspecting that your cleaning system is working. So what to expect from our cleaning systems? Well, I want to wake up to a clean pool every single day. So when I come out, I look at my pool and I say, are there any dirty areas? If I start to see zones that are dirty, a big section, a lot of times that means it's a bad water valve. The cool part about our in-floor cleaning systems, they have a lifetime warranty on these heads. So if they ever go bad, we will swap out and replace these heads. Number two, we have a 3-year warranty on the water valve, and that's the valve that actually transitions between the zones in the pool that migrate the dirt towards the deep end of the pool. So some of the most common problems that we have is these heads get stuck, and we showed you a little bit about how to service these heads, taking them in and out of the pool. The water module, that's the valve that rotates that we just talked about, that can eventually go bad. The lifespan on that is anywhere from 3 to 8 years or so. Again, that has a 3-year warranty. And we'll cover all those parts up to their warranty period. But again, if I look at my pool and I have big sections that are cleaning but other sections that are not, that usually means it's a water valve. The second thing we want to do is check the pressure at the water valve. We want to make sure there's proper flow. So that's one of the number one reasons why our cleaning systems don't work. They need flow. They need flow to actually push the dirt towards the main drain. And if there's any restrictions in a filter, in a pump, in a suction intake, in the debris canisters, that will reduce flow in your system, and these systems just don't work as well. So the other moving part other than these nozzles is our water valve. And inside this water valve is a gear module that rotates between zones. One of the most important things, we have a pressure gauge at the top of this nozzle, and it'll read anywhere from 14 PSI up to 22, 23 at the most. Ideal operating pressure for these are somewhere around 17 to 20 PSI. With our new variable speed pumps, we can almost dial that in on every zone. Going into some of the service and maintenance, this is almost a do-it-yourself. So after your 2-year workmanship warranty is up, you do have another 1-year warranty on parts for the module inside here. We're going to go in and see if we can actually, how quickly we can open this up and show you on the inside. First, you want to make sure your pump is off and your system has no power, just so the pump doesn't come back on while we're taking this unit off. There's just a compression clamp that I'll eventually get off here. And when that comes off, Want to leave these things handy. And then a little wiggle. And pretty simple operation. You can see the pressure gauge. These get anywhere from 2 to 3 years out of them. They do occasionally need to be replaced. And then this is the water valve inside here. And this is actually a 2-port valve for a spa, but you can see the gears on top of this and the ports that open up. And occasionally, if this stops working, you'll see zones of the pool that don't get clean or it's stuck on a zone. You actually just need to take this module out before we replace it. Clean it out. I usually take it over to the swimming pool, rinse it out, shake it out, make sure no dirt and debris is in the top, make sure these gears spin properly, and then we'll reinstall it. The other part to this, it's very critical. There's an O-ring when you put this back together. So I'm going to put this back in. You can see that it'll kind of drop in. Okay, everything works there. I've got the O-ring that was stuck inside the lid. This is what seals it. So without this O-ring, and if this O-ring is bad, this will not seal when we tighten it down. Lid goes back on. A lot of times I like to make sure my pressure gauge is facing forward. Then we just put the clamp back on. So if that module was bad, you see how quickly it takes to replace a multi-port module. It is a do-it-yourself. Our service team is trained to come out and do this for you if you're outside of warranty. These modules do range a couple $100 plus labor. So be careful. I have noticed that you can buy these on Amazon, but they're not original manufacturer's parts from Paramount. They are knockoff parts. They don't work as well as the Paramount parts. So you tighten that all the way, then we do want to fire the pump back up to make sure you don't see any dripping or leaking around this valve housing. And that's how simple it is. So again, what to expect on our warranties. Unique has a 2-year warranty, bumper to bumper, on our swimming pools. So we'll come out, parts and labor, take care of any heads. We ask that you first make sure that there's no debris in the heads. If they get stuck, that we ask for our customers as a weekly maintenance. We will swap out heads. We will replace the water modules and any other parts to get your system back to 100% operating capacity.